Well, welcome everybody to a global fan event for The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. How you all doing here in New York? You excited? We have got a packed theater here in New York City. We have Hobbit fans and Elf fans and Dwarves fans. There is one orc in the crowd, but we've given him a lot of buttery popcorn, and he's going to be subdued, so nobody is under threat. As I said, this is a global fan event for fans around the world to ask questions to their favorite Hobbit actors, and also to see some never-before-seen footage from the upcoming film, December 13th. It's an incredibly exciting event. I want to introduce two amazing actors who are in the film. I want you to put your hands together for Orlando Bloom, Legolas, joining us here in New York, and Richard Armitage, Thorin Oakenshield from the Company of Dwarves. Hey, welcome. Welcome, sir. Nice to see you. He's much taller in person. So as I said, a lot of folks are watching.
Hi, Orlando. I miss you. Hi, Richard.
And here's our question for Orlando.
Okay, so this is my question. How does it feel to portray Legolas again after 1 decade, knowing in this movie he's actually 60 years younger?
Well, the first thing I did when I got to New Zealand was try on my old Legolas costume, because I wanted to see if it would still fit. No, but seriously, I think 60 years in the life of an elf is a blink. It's a blink of an eye. So, and actually, I was really honoured that Pete had thought that it would be a good idea to bring Leggy into the fray. Do
you call him Leggy?
Leggy, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. I was thrilled. I was thrilled to have the opportunity to don the blonde wig again, and Pete had, you know, I was naturally concerned that perhaps, you know, as Legolas isn't sort of written into the books, that maybe there would be, you know, some conflict there with fans. But actually, one thing I know about Pete is that Pete has one eye very clearly on the Tolkien world and the world of Tolkien, and also on making a fantastic movie. And he's brilliant at creating moments for the characters. And so Leggy comes back and get to have a few heroic moments, and it was a lot of fun. So in truth, in answer to that, yeah, it's just been a riot of a time.
Did your costume still fit?
My costume still fit.
Okay. I know we have a question here in New York for Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Hey.
My question is, what was your favorite line from the Hobbit films, either said by you or one of your castmates?
God, that's a tough one. I'm a bit of a purist when it comes to Tolkien. So
he didn't want me in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, incredible language to speak, and I really felt like the character lived through the lines that Tolkien was given, and also the incredible script that Pete and Fran and Phil created. But there were many times when we were asked to improvise, and I was often improvising with Graham, who played Dwalin, and in most situations I would turn to him and say, we'll just use the toilet and leave. But that's not the line, that's not the line. Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a spoiler, but at some point in movie 2, Thorin says, if this is to end in fire, then we will all burn together. So that's my favourite line at the moment.
Thanks.
Wow.
That's a sexy line, though. That's a sexy line. Sorry, that is a sexy line, though, isn't it?
Not the kind of thing you want to say on a date, though, really. It doesn't seem like that kind of thing.
But it's got some heat to it.
Well, certainly. Yes, exactly. We've got fans who we said follow.
Yeah, I just copied everything he did. Everything Orlando did, I would do the same thing. That's basically how I got into that character. We started with a little bit of elven movement, where we would kind of, you know, work out our movement. And then we got into the more advanced stuff, like Elvish. Right, Orlando? Remember this?
He's not responding to you.
I've taught you everything he knows.
He's not responding.
He doesn't respond.
He doesn't want to respond. Yeah.
I taught you everything you know, right?
Yeah, no, he you know, or at least like the quintessential elf. And, yeah, see, look how good he is.
Right, we've got a question now for Andy from one of the